Hello everybody, this is toysareruss, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Newage Legendary Heroes number 60D. This is Dalton, so I'm pretty sure you can already gather that this is a third-party scale tailgate figure, so we're going to of course compare him with his original generation 1 self. I'm going to give you an idea of just how small this is with some of the Earthrise Micromasters and indeed Takara World's Smallest Transformer figures. So yeah, you can tell he's tiny. We'll then see how he looks compared to his robot self, the other pack mate that comes with him, which is their take of course on a wind charger, and of course Optimus Prime, and then a few other third-party legend scale figures as well, just to give you an idea of the scale of this particular guy. So as I start to pop all these away, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now please, because it really will help me out. And the other is to thank Show's eStore, because that's where this came from, and as you can see they got him to me nice, quickly and safely. Right, so we've already done a review on wind charger, that is in a separate video. I've decided to split them up, that way you can just watch them either at your leisure or just see the one that you want to see. However, the one thing I can't help you with is the fact that they do package them together. They do come packaged in robot mode, and then you've got another little product image on the back there where you can see wind charger with the magnet, but I unfortunately thought it was a torch, so I got that wrong. Right, the figure itself though, this is tiny, and I mean really small, but it's super intricate. I'm sure you can tell because of all these panels, all the screws, all the hinges and everything that's going on here. All of the wheels are on individual pins, so they serve their purpose. It moves like a vehicle. It is bright white, which unfortunately my original one isn't anymore. There's no rub signs, and there's no other, as I say, there's no Autobot logos or anything on these, and the reason for that is because these aren't licensed by Hasbro or Takara, because they do transform. They are roughly about the size, maybe a little bit smaller than your standard Micromaster figures that came out with the War for Cybertron trilogy, but they're a little bit bigger than your Takara World's Smallest Transformers that came out in the early 2000s. He also comes with a little blaster, but there's nowhere that you can fit or attach it, to be honest, with this. When they're in the alternate modes, they don't scale very well at all with the same toy line, but when they go back to the robot mode, as we'll see in a second, that they do scale really well. So to be honest, there's not much more to say about him in this particular mode. Let's have a look at him in his robot mode. So we're back with him in robot mode, and I've had to zoom the camera in because this guy is so detailed, and on the same hand so tiny. So again, just to quickly show you, your Earthrise Micromaster is taller than this guy in his robot mode. Yet even though he's this small, wait till you see the articulation on him. So the head will spin around. It will also look up and down, because you can see it's on a mushroom peg. You can also see the shoulders are on mushroom pegs. That means they'll come all the way up, no problem whatsoever. They will go all the way around as well, no issues again whatsoever at all. You've also got a swivel on the shoulder there. You've also got a bicep flexion. The wrists unfortunately don't swivel with this. You've got a genuine ab crunch, even on a figure that's what, not even 2 inches big. You've got a genuine ab crunch there. You've also got a fully unrestricted waist swivel. The legs will also are on ball and sockets. They'll go all the way to the side, all the way to the front, all the way to the back. You've even got a swivel underneath the hip right there. You've got a knee bend, you've got ankle tilt, flexion, everything. It's ridiculous for this size. It is so clever. The transformation process I've uploaded, as you've probably seen already, the full transformation process for this particular use of the mold, but I've just uploaded a short transforming him back to his car mode, because the instructions, although they're pretty good, they're not too bad, these ones, to be honest. The instructions for these, they are generic for all uses of the mold, but they only show it the one way. So you've got a couple of choices of how you want to see it. You've got a full transformation process video with wind charger, or you've got a short showing the return transformation of this guy. So let's bring in the original. There's the original tailgate. And you know, it's massive. How often do you hear you say, you know, the G1 minibots are towering over a figure? It's very rare. I mean, to give you a quick idea, this is a very small deluxe figure from the main line, and he doesn't even fit on screen anymore because I've had to zoom in so much. In fact, funnily enough, let's bring in this guy. There's your core class Optimus Prime, and again, completely towering over him. I think they scale really well with them, to be honest. I think that the Newage one is I mean, according to Pete, it's perfect, because it should be half the height of that, which if I can get these guys to, do you know what they are? He's bang on right. Pete said that these should be 3 meters and Optimus should be 6. and they are pretty much exactly that. Two of these make the same height of Optimus. So with regards to how the law says, that is the way they should be standing. But again, to give you guys a quick idea, there's Core Class Cheetor. Again, these are towering over this particular figure. Again, there's the original. Let's move it out of the way. Here is a Takara World's Smallest. So this again is a 2003 Takara exclusive, or I suppose the first of the companies which started these things, which in honesty I love them, and I wish they just do them a few more. We can put the gun into his hand like this, which is great, and it will spin around there on the bicep. So there is the gun. It looks okay. In fact, it looks better than okay. These have really surprised me, I suppose, just how good they are. Transformation, as I've already mentioned, can be a bit tricky, but on the whole, you know, for the size, there's hardly any gaps. There's nothing really missing on the underside. The articulation, as we've already seen, is fantastic. And as I say, that's pretty much all I've got to say about these guys. They look fantastic. There you go, guys. Hope this helps. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care.